by lack of our light, you will be sucked in if you don't have enough light. Open they then, by their knowledge, pathways forbidden to men. But in his temple, the dweller, all seeing, the dweller lay in his agwanti, state of meditation, while through Atlantis his soul roamed free. Saw he the Atlanteans by their magic, opening the gateway that would bring to earth a great woe. Okay, so the dweller, he saw what the Atlanteans were doing. Like he came down to help stop it, and he saw what they were doing, opening that gateway and allowing, this is the part, allowing that what's referred to as the red vampire, or AKA in my book, Apocalypse, they opened that gateway to allow him in. This is what happened. This is when that creature came in. Okay, right there. I got to see it. Thoth took me to it. Fast fled his soul then back to his body. He was projecting out. Okay, the dweller who came down, that higher dimensional godlike being who came down because he saw what was going to happen. So that's why he was helping, get Thoth and the other masters of wisdom and knowledge together to try to stop it. Fast fled his soul then back to his body. Up he arose from his agwanti. Called he the three mighty messengers, gave the commands that shattered the world. Deep neath earth's crust, to the halls of Amanti, swiftly descended the dweller. Called he then on the powers of the seven lords wielded, changed the earth's balance. In other words, he decided to sink Atlantis. He decided to sink Atlantis because of what was going on. Down sank Atlantis beneath the dark waves, shattered the gateway that had been opened, shattered the doorway that led below. So this is actually the Great Flood. This is the Great Flood that happened. It was a great flood that happened. And it was to close that gateway, or more of those beings. The only being that made it through was that one that made it through. That gateway. Apocalypse. The red vampire. He was the only one that made it through. Or more of those beings would have made it through. So they had to sink Atlantis to shut the gateway in order for more of those beings to not make it through. Sank down Atlantis beneath the dark waves, shattered the gateway that had been opened, shattered the doorway that led down below. All of the islands were shattered except Unal, the part of the island of the sons of the dweller. Preserve he then to be the teachers, lights of the path for those to come after, lights of the lesser children of men. The lesser children of men, meaning all that wisdom and knowledge, all that advancement from Atlantis was lost because Atlantis had to be sunk, or more of those beings like that dark being, Apocalypse, would have made it through. Okay, so now basically it was a start over. We sunk down from the fourth dimension where Atlantis dwelled. Okay, that was the energy of Gaia at that point, down to the third, into the darkness. So that is why we're known as the lesser children of man. Called he then I Thoth before him, gave me commands for all I should do, saying, Take thou, O Thoth, all of your wisdom, take all of your records, take your music. Go thou forth as a teacher of men, go forth reserving the records, until the time light grows among men. The Great Awakening. Ooh, I got chills. Until the time light grows among men, meaning now. Okay, the Great Awakening, Ascension time. Light shall thou be all through the ages, hidden yet found by enlightened men. Only those who seek will find the wisdom of Thoth. Over all earth give we ye power. Free thou to give or take it away. In other words, respect the information you get from Thoth. Respect all this. Or, lose it. This is not, again, it's not for the faint-hearted. It's not for the wishy-washy. It's not for the lukewarm. Gather through now the sons of Atlantis. Take them and flee to the people of the rock caves. Fly to the land of the children of Kehem. He was giving him orders to leave Atlantis and to go to another part of the world. And yes, spaceship. That's what they're talking about. A spaceship. To go to the land of Kehem, which is to the children of Kehem, meaning the beings that dwell there, the humans that were there in that part of the world. Then gather I, the sons of Atlantis, into the spaceship I brought all of my records. Brought the record of sunken Atlantis. Gathered I all of my powers, instruments many of mighty magic. Up then we rose on wings of the morning. High we rose above the temple, leaving behind the three and the dweller. Deep in the halls, neath the temple, closing the pathway of the lords of the cycles. Meaning he went up in a ship, took some folks with him to go off to this other land, to bring them the wisdom and knowledge of Atlantis and to say what happened so they won't do it too. Yet ever to him who has knowing, open shall be the path of Amanti. Fast fled we then on the wings of the morning, fled to the land of the children of Kehem. There by my power I conquered and ruled them. Rised I to light the children of Kehem. Deep neath the rocks I buried my spaceship, waiting the time when men might be free. That I think is very self-explanatory. Okay. Open the spaceship, erected a marker in the form of a lion, yet like unto man. The great Sphinx. Psst. There it is. There it is. It's right in our faces. And if you've noticed, the Great Sphinx is starting to come up a lot in the news now. They're trying so hard because they know all that is coming up. They're trying the dark side. They're trying so hard to get down there. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. There neath the image rests yet my spaceship, forth to be brought when need shall rise. It's down there. Know ye, O men, that far in the future invaders shall come from out of the deep. Then awake ye, who have wisdom. Bring forth my ship and conquer with ease. Okay, I guess there are those out there who know how to fly that thing, because I sure don't. That's not my deal, but I know it's somebody else's deal out there. So he's saying that now's the time. Far in the future, which is now, invaders shall come out of the deep. From there, they're going to come and try to attack. And those who are the watchers, the priests of Amanti who are there, they're going to know what to do. They already know what to do. They're going to come and conquer. Okay? Deep beneath the image lies my secret. Search and find in the pyramid I built. There you go, the Sphinx. Each to the other is the keystone, each the gateway that leads into life. Follow the key, capital, I leave behind me. This is the key, the green tablets. The emerald tablets. Seek, and the doorway to life shall be thine. Seek thou in my pyramid, deep in the passage Seek thou in my pyramid, deep in the passage that ends in a wall. He's actually telling you how to get down there. Use thou the key of the 7, and open to thee the pathway will fall. Open unto thee I have given my wisdom. Now unto thee I have given my way. Follow the pathway. Solve thou my secrets. Unto thee I have shown the way. So he just showed us the way. He just told us the secret. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, so I hope there's other stuff I really highlighted. I have to meditate and find out which other tablets I'm to share. But I know those two I was to share right now because it's very important. So, yeah. I hope that resonated with some people. And if it didn't, it didn't. Read it on your own. Listen to it. I have read it over 100 times over the past several years. Listened to it even more than that. I've gone through many copies because I highlight and write. And I'm like, oh, I missed that. Oh, over years. This has been going on since 2012. So if my interpretation rings with you, that's great. If it doesn't, come up with your own. Okay. And that's absolutely fine too. So Lady V out. Peace. Do your meditations, your activations, and, victory to the light. And if you're interested in a session, still doing my sessions. I don't know why people think I'm not. I'm still doing my sessions. You can go to higherrealmholistics.com to book a session. And if you're also interested in purchasing one of my books, How the Caterpillar Flew, A Path of Self-Discovery. It is a children's picture book, and it is an activation book. It activates who's ever reading it, who's ever hearing it. It literally an activation, I was told, to your hidden potential. The photograph, the illustrations, and the words do that. So I had to make that book, had to come out this time, even though I wrote it in 2013. It had to come out now because of the energies, and it's part of the Great Awakening. One of the things that I'm doing. Okay, it's doing really well. It's on every major retail book retailer online, and it's going to be hitting the shelves late February, March, and I'll be doing a book tour and everything like that. So I start in Miami, so I'll let you guys know. I'll post what city I'm going to be in. You come out, meet me. If you want autographed copy, you could order it through me. It takes 3 to 5 weeks. My first shipment's coming in very soon, so I'll be sending everyone who ordered in the past couple of weeks. My book's only been out for 3 weeks, and it already hit #1 book in rhyme. Beat Dr. Seuss. It was only for a couple of weeks in December, but hey, I did it. So, okay. So Lady V out. Peace. Victory to the light. Talk to you later.